We are going to have a conversation with some of the sponsors that were so gracious for the occasion of the This is Ghana exhibition and made it a resounding success. I've been joined here on the set this morning by different sponsors. Let me give you, we have MTN Momo, we have SMV Green, and we also have EK Brand Consult. So let me introduce you who my guests are. I have been joined on the set by Elam Foley, and I've been joined also by Genevieve Parker-Chum, and maybe you are going to have to tell me your name. Abdul Majid Rufai. Gentlemen and lady, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Let me start with you, Abdul Majid. So let's talk about, first of all, the reason why you decided to sponsor This is Ghana, and then throughout the exhibition, what was MTN Momo's experience like?
Well, thank you very much. I think This is Ghana was a great event. And for us at MTN Momo, I mean, the fact that we are exhibiting Ghana, okay, yeah. We are showing, and you know the consumption, if you consume Ghana, yeah. You consume what is made in Ghana, we know the positive impact it will have on the economy. So for us, that is really the motivation behind making sure at least we are impacting lives. Okay. We are making sure Ghanaians are consuming made in Ghana goods so that we can have a lot of more impact on the economy. Yeah. So that's the main reason why MTN Ghana, we came on board. Yeah. And I must say, it's been a great experience. Okay. And for us also, there's no business in Ghana that doesn't need any efficient financial solution. Okay. And that is one of the things that we brought to the SMEs and those who exhibited. Okay, so we try to bring them a solution, because you see, when you are doing a transaction, or I mean, when people come to you, yeah. And you are selling, yeah. And they give you cash and they go, there's no identity. You don't know them. But if they put through digital means, yeah. You have the identity. Yeah. If you want to do any loyalty program, if you want to do any promotion, you have a database of people that you can track. Okay. And for us, that is the solution that we brought to the, and we're able to get quite a number of the organization there. Some of them were already on the platform, yeah. Were accepting payment, and there were a number of the organizations who were also not part. Okay. So we took that opportunity to bring them on board onto the digital revolution. Okay. So for us, it was a great experience, and for people to come without using cash, yeah. And be able to use MTN Momo to do all their financial transactions, yeah. Was a great experience for us.
Fantastic. Now, Genevieve, we spoke before, yeah. This is Ghana. For you, the 2-day experience, what was that like? And then also, what's some of the feedback from the various companies that you supported to be on?
So it was a very good experience. First, it was a great experience for us. Our SMEs, even this morning, the feedback just keeps pouring in. Wow. And they keep saying how grateful they are for an opportunity like that. For someone coming all the way from Bogoso, for someone coming.
Yeah, I noticed that your people are coming from far away.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So it's made it a This is Ghana experience. It wasn't an Accra experience for them. It was about Ghana. Yeah. And so seeing that many of them, I mean, they were sold out, and for them, not just selling, but also making good contacts that they can continue with, yeah. And yeah. Striking business relationships. Yeah. I think it was a great experience for them. And for us, supporting SMEs in this way, these are practical things that we can do for SMEs beyond training, and, you know, sometimes it becomes a bit tiresome for them if it's just training. But where you have more practical support, yeah. Hand holding, introducing them to networks like this or platforms like this that can promote the work they do, and giving them that exposure to also, yeah. Grow out of their regions, to expand their businesses, get more markets and all that. So it's been phenomenal. We keep getting messages. Someone sent a voice note the day after, almost in tears. She said, I've never sold this quantity and this amount ever on any platform before. Wow. And you know, we have someone producing rice, Roland Rice. He was so excited people kept coming to taste the rice because he had some to taste. Yes.
Yeah.
And they couldn't believe this is rice coming from Ghana. He's producing in Shama, and it was an exciting time for all of them. So each and every one of them is very grateful for the platform that they were given.
Yeah. No, it was fantastic. I loved, you know, the close-up contact with the businesses, talking to them, you know, and getting to hear from them directly was an amazing experience. What about you, Ellen? EK Brand Consult.
Yes.
I mean, you had probably seen us, heard us, we're having this, and then you decided, you know what? There are other sponsors, but I still want to join. I still want to add. I still feel I believe in this.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Now, having done that, we now have the event itself.
Yes.
What was that like for you?
So for us, it was a celebration, right? We've been quietly watching what Citi TV and Citi as a brand has been doing in supporting Ghanaian businesses and Ghanaian endeavors. And we have been quietly working on what we call a Ghanaian solution to an African problem. How do we get SMEs to grow and be sustainably profitable? And so we've been working quietly without even putting ourselves out there for a very long time. And like I said, during the pandemic and the aftermath of it, it was all about resilience. So for us, we saw this as a platform to interact with businesses that were resilient enough to keep going. Because we see them as a cornerstone of, you know, the Ghanaian economy. So for us, we really came to celebrate, you know, surviving. We wanted to interact with a lot of the brands. We wanted to see what the support structure was like, and then more importantly, to see where we could fit in. So it was a wonderful experience. I would say also it was very touching, and the way the Citi team was welcoming, the way we saw everybody was hands-on. There were no huge media personalities. People that we thought were big brands were also helping sweep and clean up. We met amazing people, and we made friends. And so for us, now we feel like we are part of the process of, you know, building the economy through working with SMEs.
Yeah, and so moving forward, I mean, for me, I think that relationships are everything, you know, and I'm sure, of course, SMV, the Green Project, is not your first time. MTN,
you sponsored last year.
As well. You decided to come back again, you know. Give me a bit of a comparison between last year's experience and this year's experience in terms of growth, in terms of size, in terms of impact. Either of you.
Well, for us, last year was amazing, but this year it's like it went even a step further. And so we're able to bring more SMEs. And then we saw even amongst themselves, amongst the SMEs who were exhibiting themselves, trading and establishing contacts, doing business together, and then having more people come. So I think the exposure was great this year, and you know, it's been a really good experience for us.
What about MTN?
Yeah, for us, this also coincided with, from month of August and beyond, we also name it Momo season. Okay. So it coincided with our Momo season, where we do a lot of activities during the month and beyond. We are currently having a promo where customers, about 100 customers, are getting maximum of 100 Ghana Citi, 1,000 Ghana Citi every week. From August, we've been doing it from August throughout to September. We are rewarding our customers, and what do they need to do? They just need to pay to a merchant. Once you go, you see, and we took the opportunity to educate the businesses who are there. We give them a QR code where we can have a seamless payment, because the world is moving towards a contactless payment. And those are some of the things that we introduce them to. And for the customers, what they need to do is you just pay through, they have a merchant ID or a QR code. Once you make that payment, and we have a Momo app that you can download. So if you don't have the Momo app, you just need to download that Momo app, do that transaction, and you earn points for every transaction that you do. And the top 100 highest point earners get the reward. And this is something that we are doing every week. And that merchant themselves, the businesses themselves, they also have their promo. Once you receive the highest payment that you receive, you also get your reward. And we took that opportunity to educate all the businesses over there.
Yeah.
And the patrons who came there, we took that opportunity. So for us, that introduction of seamless payment, we know what cash does to the economy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And once we are moving towards digital, we cannot leave Ghanaians behind. We need to move towards that digital economy. So that is one of the things that we saw this year that has been very, very impactful, especially the introduction of the QR code.
Okay.
That has been very impactful. And we encourage everybody, download the Momo app, do those transactions. Yeah. And these are things that you do normally. You do with cash.
You do it anyway.
Substitute it with digital means and earn a reward for what you do, for the same thing that you do.
All right, so Ellen, finally, just wrap it up for us. By all means, God willing, next year, this is going to happen again.
Yes, yes.
From the impact you felt throughout the experience, is it something you're looking forward to?
Yes, very much so, because for us, when we are building solutions, right, whether it's marketing solutions or sales solutions for SMEs, the important thing is to maintain contact with the people who we're actually trying to serve. And so, like Genevieve said, you had people coming from all parts of the country. And so we're able to understand what their peculiar challenges were and where we could provide value and how we can figure out how to provide the value at a price point or in a way that gives them maximum returns and also allows us to continue extending that service to others. So for us, like you said, God willing, we really have this event as a priority event for us to interact with our core customer base. And so we hope to be here again next year.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming through.
Thank
you very much.
So we've been speaking with Elam, who is the CEO for EK Brand Consult. Also, Genevieve is here. She's with the Green Project, SMV Ghana. And Abdul Majid, who is the Senior Manager with for Commercial at MTN Momo.